Need to make sure I'm live. Alright, we are now officially on. This is not live. What the fuck? Give me just a second, guys. Oh my goodness, what the flip is going on? Okay, welcome. Alright. Sorry guys, I kind of screwed this part up real fast. I do this every time. Very annoying. Why is it? Weird. Alright guys, oh my goodness, is it actually gonna load today? No way. Alright, we are going to be looking at this tropical storm that is in the Gulf of Mexico now. It is supposed to be a Cat 4 impacting Florida. Hurricane warnings are now set out, tropical storm warnings for the entire coast, all the way up to South Carolina, all the way down to the very end of Florida, even down into Mexico and parts of Cuba. The main problems that we are having at this moment on Florida is that this thing is so big that it is literally making small rain bands form on the coasts, mainly just the west coast and parts of the east coast of Florida. Literally start gradually getting more and more thunderstorms, which means upgrading of flood risk for this area. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, there's going to be a risk of severe thunderstorms for this area. Highest wind speeds will be in this area at 132 miles per hour. I will show you all of these models just in a little bit. At the moment, we are mainly just worried about this area right here. The majority of that area is in a tropical storm or hurricane warning. Earlier today, we actually saw a small eye on the hurricane today. You can see it right here. Now, the thing that we are looking at are tracks for now. So the tracks for this thing are still all going to Florida. The tracks are starting to get less messy for Florida, finally. They're starting to figure out where this thing is probably going to go, which is good. Bad for Florida, obviously. But, yeah. So, yeah. So there is going to be a hurricane warning for various areas. Tampa could potentially be in a hurricane warning depending on how big this thing is going to be, and it's a pretty big storm. It's around 1,220 miles across, but the main part of the storm is only 372. So not too bad, but it's still pretty big. Outer bands of this thing will probably reach to Louisiana. The outer bands will probably reach to portions of Louisiana. This is obviously not guaranteed. People in Louisiana, if anybody is going to watch it from Louisiana, probably not. There's a slight chance that this could potentially take a slightly different track and start hitting more of that area of Florida, but it is still taking its track toward Tallahassee, Florida. Now, the area that we are most concerned about is obviously where it's supposed to be a Cat 4. This has a slight chance of getting to a Cat 5. This is not guaranteed. There's only a small chance of this actually happening. But for the most part, the areas that we are obviously watching is all of Florida and parts of Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, North Carolina, and parts of Mississippi. Any areas that are out of that are not going to really get affected by this very much. Obviously, the wind speeds that are not going to be too bad will be up here. They'll still be damaging, but they won't be super bad. The areas that we are most concerned about is mainly just Florida, but we're going to go to Hurricane Center real fast. I forgot to search that up. Hurricane Center. My fault. So this is Hurricane Center. We also have a massive problem going on right now with the storm surges. Geez Louise. 15 to 20 foot storm surge and up to 10 to 15 feet all the way down to... I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Tampa will be at 5 to 8 feet. Charleston will be 3 to 5 feet. And Florida Keys and Dry Dungalas will be at 1 to 3 feet. I can't pronounce any of these names really. Mexico Beach will be at 1 to 3 feet. The Indian Pass will be 3 to 5 feet, 6 feet for the Appalachia. And then Emberlyn will be in the 10 to 15 feet area, which will be in the purple. The main area that we are obviously concerned about is the purple and the red at a 15 to 20 foot storm surge. Very dangerous for those local areas. We will be paying attention to this area. I will be doing hopefully I'll be able to do another live stream tomorrow. We also now have a high chance of flooding at a 70% chance of flooding for Florida, parts of Florida, Georgia, and then another part of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, parts of Tennessee. The marginal risk is actually going to go all the way to Alabama, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. The wind speeds for this storm are supposed to be really high, so there will be evacuation notices for the area that is in the red and pretty much anywhere near the track of this thing. So if you're anywhere near the track, please start to head more west as fast as you can. It might be a little bit too late now, sadly. But this is going to be a major hurricane for Cat 3 and Cat 4. Through Cat 5 is all major hurricane stuff. It is definitely starting to track toward Alabama and Mississippi, but it is going to take another turn and hit Florida. If it doesn't, it'll hit one of the 3 states, the LMSA, which they call the Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Parts of Florida, if it does miss, which it probably wouldn't because we've been tracking it toward Florida for a while. This is, y'all can, if y'all don't speak English, y'all can, I guess, take a picture of it. I don't know. Should be a new one. There's a new cone somewhere and I can't find it. No, there we go. Here it is. So the red and the dark the red and the dark blues are tropical storm warnings, and then the blue and the where I'm about to circle right here is tropical storm warning and a hurricane watch. Now pretty much the entire state of Georgia and South Carolina and Florida are going to be in the tropical storm warning. A pretty decent portion of Florida and Georgia and parts of Alabama will be in a hurricane warning, which will be from the Cat 4 that's supposed to hit them. This is a very dangerous situation for anybody who's in those 3 states, Georgia, Florida, and possibly even Alabama if this thing keeps tracking north. That'll hit through Alabama. It'll be very bad, which means everything would have to switch from here to here. So anybody along the coast of Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, please just get ready. It does want to turn, which, as we all know, hurricanes are unpredictable at this point. But yes, please stay indoors during this hurricane. Hurricane spotters, I know y'all watch this, but this wouldn't really be the spot to watch it, especially on the coast. The main thing that we're looking at, obviously, it will be the hurricane on the models, if I can get it to work. One of these models were showing a Cat 5. Most of these other models are showing a Cat 4. Yeah, so this model right here is actually showing around a Cat 5, a weak to moderate Cat 5 to very strong Cat 4, with 112 all the way up to 140 mile per hour winds. I will zoom in, hopefully, if I can. If it'll let me. It's okay, it won't let me. But, yeah. So in 30 hours, this is supposed to impact Florida at a Cat 4 or 5. Holy crap, those are off the charts. Okay, that's really not good. Nothing to be too worried about. The only thing that I'm actually starting to get a bit worried about is this model. It's literally showing a Cat 5 right now. So, yeah. Not gonna be good. No. Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh. Not again. Bro, Why does it do that? Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. That scared me. Okay, let's go to hour 30. Oh my gosh, why does this advertisement keep popping up? Okay. Zoom in. Zoom in. That's great. No. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to zoom in so I can get a better look at this. So yes, this is our hurricane right here. I'm gonna switch the color thing real fast. This is the hurricane right here. The strongest winds will obviously be closer to the middle. This is the strongest winds that are coloring in black, but I will take that away. And the weakest winds are actually going to be in the very eye of the hurricane. There's actually a slight chance of it showing a completely clear sky, which is extremely bad for anybody who's in this area, but a very amazing view. Hurricane Burl, which hit Texas, I was kind of in the middle of it. It was pretty cool. It was at my house too. Anyways, will I get close? Oh my, okay, hold on, guys. We're seeing a very low pressure drop at the moment. Man. No, there's no way it's gonna get down to that. Yeah, no. We'll actually have to look at the hurricane models real fast. Oh my! Oh, that's not good. 919 millibars. Guys, this is not good. This is not good at all. 919 millibars is the lowest I've ever seen. I mean, there's obviously been lower, but that's a whole nother low right there. 918 for this one. It's too far to see, so I'm not even gonna. 925 for this one. Oh my gosh. 923. 924 again. 933. GFS is probably going to show something high because it always does. And yeah, 960. What is the last model showing? Okay, so yes, the first model was definitely showing it to be much stronger at 519. It's freaking... It's pretty low, honestly. It's extremely low. So, I'm honestly kind of speechless right now. 919 millibars is the lowest that I've seen in a while. And that's almost 800. No, it's almost 900 actually, not 800. And the lowest millibars ever recorded was 888, and that's pretty freaking close to that. Guys, I'm gonna eat some gum if that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me go to. What was I looking for earlier? Oh yeah. I don't think I have it open. No, I do not have it open. Flashing lights. Sorry, I didn't warn you earlier. If you have epilepsy, turn down your brightness if you're watching this at nighttime. So here's the severe thunderstorm outlook for Florida. Whenever the storm comes through, this could actually be part of the storm, or it could not be. I don't really know. This is very weird. Usually, all of this would be like in the track. Oh no, outer bands. Never mind. So right here we have a 3 out of 5 risk, which is the highest risk. 10% chance of tornado risk here. I can't write very well. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah, tornado chance at 10. The wind chance is at 5, and the hail chance there's none. So we're mainly just looking at tornadoes here. Let's see what day 3. Okay, so I think this is gonna definitely change throughout the day tomorrow. Kind of crazy how big this area is. Like, it's pretty big area. Oh my guys. So the red is the like greater than 9 feet above area. I'm actually pushing this back pretty far. It's probably about like 10 miles right there. Obviously this will change as well. Rivers will flood, by the way, as well with this. Like a lot of rivers. So people are setting out wind probes right now for this hurricane. Let's just see what they're gonna show. Oh, what? They're all news outlets in their mind. Where's a good one? No, I guess the other one. Here's in another app in an app. I could literally search that up right now. Hold on, guys. Okay, anyways. So yes, we are looking at Hurricane Helen, but in the live stream. But I haven't shown you all this yet, so. But have y'all ever noticed that this storm is kind of weird? Like, it completely skips the 3rd category. It just goes from category 2 all the way to category 4. Like, there's no cat 3. Which means this is apparently a very fast and intense storm, apparently. It's definitely still wrapping around. There was a little bit of dry air in this, apparently. Yeah, a little bit of dry air got into it. But that's where the eye of the hurricane starts to come in, though. Is whenever the eye. Dang. Yeah, you can even see right here. So, eye of the hurricane is coming up. We will see everybody back tomorrow. This is going to be the end of the live stream. Hope you are going to have a good day, and please be safe if you're in Florida. And follow all evacuation notices.